Yo, girls and guys, and guys and girls and girls and guys and guys and girls and girls and guys and girls and guys and girls. You just like go on forever, and then that's your YouTube channel. 900-hour long video of a guy trying to reference all of the people on the planet by saying girls and guys, guys and girls. Oh, I got 3 billion to go. My life's halfway over. Guys and girls and girls and guys. What's up, girls and guys and guys and girls? Just wondering how many thousands of videos you gotta upload before YouTube gives me a massive plaque on my wall. If I ever get that fucking silver plaque, I'm gonna be rolling deep, bro. Do I got Rambley's run up? What kind of a douche doesn't keep Rambley's run up? Let me get this back up here. What am I doing? There, I undouchified myself. You gotta watch your old friends' runs. We couldn't be friends our whole lives, but at least we can watch each other's PBs, you know? That's my... I don't think I deserve to get a time like this until I've actually loved every one of my old friends' PBs, you know? I mean, we weren't all... Like, they might have not considered me a friend, but I thought of them as all of my Link to the Past friends, you know? When we would do the races with each other. And we, like, really didn't care who... We never made fun of who was better or who lost to somebody that they shouldn't have lost to. It was always just a community that just seemed like they wanted everyone to get better and wanted everyone to not lose faith in themselves and that they can get a good time too and stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I'll always really like this community, I feel like. And a lot of the speedrun community in general. Because we're being great at games and we're not even like asking for anything, you know what I mean? We're just trying to be great at games and love each other being great at games and watch each other and do our best in our game so that we can contribute to everyone else who's trying. You know what I mean? There's something about it that's like competition, but it's like with yourself. And it's like good. And people like are happy for you. You know what I mean? Like I was happy checking out WQ's PB and Eddie's PB and anyone else streaming? Is this guy still doing NMG? I watched this guy's PB randomly. I didn't even know who this guy was, and I thought he was done going for PBs, but he's still going above 125. Fuck that, he's crazy. Cause like, look at this guy is so fucking good that even though I sat there all that time and tried to get golds, he just every split is like a 10-second gold for, you know what I mean? And a casual runner might consider me pretty good at the game, you know what I mean? And this guy golds over everything. How the fuck does he want to even run against that shit? Why doesn't he want to play a different game? He's crazy, you know? I commend that. It's hard. I'm not going that deep. I like to admire these crazy... Look, he doesn't even hold his sword out. Usually Eddie's holding his sword out when he hammers. Unless I just haven't seen Eddie do Helmasaur too much, but... It's probably, with those good players, they probably improvise, actually. They know when they can do what. I was thinking it was going to be too hard for me to PB over that last 133 I got, but... Not too hard, but like... I should lower my expectations and practice before I get disappointed or something. Because if I can just replicate pretty good light worlds over and over, like, I'll probably just luck into a PB, you know what I mean? Like, I might fuck up and choke like a dumbass on, like, 5 runs in a row, but if I get decent at light world where I can always come in near my PB, because I just got to be a couple, you know, somewhere between, like, 5 and 25 seconds behind at light world, and I can still PB with that. That ain't too bad. It's hard on the box. You know, it's really easy to make a fucking mistake on so many different parts in Light World. Because I'm playing on that fucking box. I'm not saying I wouldn't make any mistakes on SNES controller, but some things are just more free. But some things are easier on box, but they're not that useful. Like the Boom Dash and Hera. Both of the Boom Dashes are probably easier on box. And if you're actually good, item dashing. I'm not even that good at item dashing. I should honestly practice. I try to get all my practice in basically in my runs. I like to luck into my I luck into my skill level. I don't actually work for it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of speedrunners are like that. We want to appear probably a little bit better than we actually are, so we just like try really hard in a run. We're not actually that good yet. I bet that happens all the time. Like a lot of runners are probably like that. It's deep down, some part of them is like that. You know what I mean? And then like even if we took a break from practicing and we know we should probably be rusty, like we'll get mad if we're rusty. You know what I mean? When you really start taking it serious. It's like you should have expected that. You were hoping you could just try really hard and luck back into your highest skill level. It doesn't always happen like that. That's what happened to me this time. I lucked back into a good run. There was some dumb shit that lost me some time, but overall, actually, that was a pretty lucky run. It kind of, the more I play it, the more it's like if you pick up red mail, you're kind of a bitch. Red mail is good for training up to my skill level, but if like I kept picking up red mail, you're kind of a bitch. You know what I mean? It's like how many 132s and 133s do you want to finish? You know what I mean? I already did that. Let's try to get that, even if it means losing 10 fucking runs in Ganon's Tower. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna feel juicy except for that. No safety, pretty clean ass PB. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, my box times, the more I was a little sad because I thought they weren't good enough, but they're actually pretty hard to beat. So I'm kind of stressed out when well, not really, but if I think about trying to beat those box times and trying super hard with my fucking pinky, it's a little bit stressful. I feel like I'm rushing myself a little bit. And I don't really need to because I do love this game. I don't really. I think the only problem would be if I pushed myself too hard and made myself hate it or something. Like right there, and on that screen, for example, like I almost wanted to quit that good run I had because I got hit by one of these horses. I got hit by one horse and I was like mentally breaking down. I couldn't handle the fact that that's how I was going to possibly lose the best run I was going on the box so far. But then the more I think about it, I never even, since I came back, I never even practiced this dungeon. Like, I kind of just picked the dungeons I thought would give me the most, and it kind of worked out. I picked like Skull Woods and Misery Mire, some end game practice for like 2-3 days. It's probably like 5 videos of end game practice or something, 6 videos. Wow. Sometimes you get that good dash and you still get fucked. Is that how that works? But anyways, I was gonna set my PB goals lower. Like I was gonna go for, I was literally gonna cap out at like a 130 or something on the SNES controller. But then, like everyone who is running with me back then has a better time than that. So it's like I gotta at least get a little closer to them. You know what I mean? You're telling me this fucking Rambly, me and her sucked together. Now she went and turned into a fucking god, and that was years ago. Years ago she did this. Fuck me, dude. And Runner Watcher was a freak. He was like not that good, and he just turned into a freak. And I had it. Everyone had a feeling. People had a feeling about me, and then I let them down. At least I got pretty good. I didn't like stop at like 140. Enough people were super nice to me back then. I didn't appreciate it enough back then. There's a lot of people who like Ajneb was really cool. Before he was like a big streamer, he was super cool to me. Helping me get splits, and he helped me with a bunch of other stuff. I think he was my moderator. He was like the nicest guy in my chat ever. Like I don't even like know why he cared about my stream so much, but he just seemed so supportive so quickly. I was like, damn, there's some great people out there. I really like these communities compared to like shooting game communities. I don't know. I think something about just trying to be better than your opponent and shoot each other in the fucking head makes people fucking hate each other or something. I don't know. I think speedrunning, especially if you commit yourself to the great world of retro games and a couple 3D games, I feel like is really a good spot to be as a gamer these days. You know what I mean? And you'll be nasty at video games because you try so hard at something. So anytime a new game comes out that fans, you'll be good at, good to go. You'll transition easily, probably. I was watching Eddie and he looked like he was. Was he still going? Yeah, he's still going. I don't know what I was. I don't even know what to call him. I liked when he was named. No, I don't remember. Yeah, too many names. I played some Halo with the nameless, jobless hero. That was pretty fun. I just hopped up in the stream and he's like, "Yo, get on my team." I haven't played Halo in like forever. I got a bunch of overkills and stuff. I didn't record anything. I don't really care. I've been hitting the nastiest, like ridiculous triple kills, but I know people won't care, so I don't even record them. It's kind of sad, but I'll still record it if it's like the best triple kill ever, or if it's an overkill that's worthy of recording. I wish people still cared about Halo montages and Halo content the way they used to. Like I can understand like leaving a game, but I always some people just like leave it for good. Like they leave Fortnite, they're never touching Fortnite again. They're never gonna watch a Fortnite video again. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like that. I can understand it a little bit, but it's just weird to me. Kind of like how I always knew I was gonna come back to the Link to the Past. You know what I mean? Even though I was literally gone from the game for like 9 years, didn't touch the game, didn't watch a video on the game. I always had a feeling I would come back at some point. I'm really happy with my little fucking goals sheet. Now I got to start fulfilling these goals. So I think I'm gonna work for this one of these keyboard because this one would be more interesting next. We already know I can get this caliber of a time on the box, so the bubble box is gonna be the most interesting, I think. But keyboard's cool for $30. It's actually probably better than if you really don't have money, get a fucking mechanical keyboard because you can play so many retro games on here and it's so much fun. And if you take care of your hands, you can play a fuck ton. You can play way more than you need to, especially if you lower your expectations to the a good spot. Don't always look at the world record when you're doing this type of shit. It's not always about that. If you look at it that way, you're never gonna do any of it. You know what I mean? And then how sad is that? You never got to run your Majora's Mask. You never even played the Majora's Mask game because you're too damn afraid since you were a kid. Oh wait, that's me. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I kind of want to order this retro brookboard shit now because my brother seems like he's gonna be done with work soon and he might want to help me with this. Could be fun. And it would just be cool to like be playing on a box controller on like an old SNES that we played on like 30 years ago. You know what I mean? 30-year-old fucking system and you're plugging in this like new controller to it and everything just works. It's just like the idea of it's cool. I think I picked really good times for myself, like that are pretty admirable for all the controller. If I was only doing one run and one controller, I'm kind of a bitch for not going to like 128, you know what I mean? But the fact that I'm doing all of these and I'm going to be transitioning into some other games right after, I feel like that's pretty cool. Or it's pretty different, you know what I mean? Like there's so there, I hope there's probably some other cool people who you just don't know about who do the same fucking thing even better than me, but like there's probably some god who has a fucking 124 on a controller on a SNES and he's on the leaderboards and everything. You probably see their name and they probably just like casually dropped like a 130 on their fucking keyboard one day for fun. Never told anyone about it. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Meanwhile, I'm like struggling over here to even come close to some other times. Fake praising myself all the time just to try to keep myself motivated. I gotta learn that fucking poke dash. Shit's fucking hard on the box. Probably just as hard on the SNES controller. Because I'm not gonna have like I haven't played on a SNES controller seriously in like 9 years. So actually, I haven't played a SNES controller in 9 years. I only played on that 8-bit dough. They're pretty different. D-pads just feel completely different. So it's just like I do think that the old SNES controller is easier to perform the precise movements of like getting into doorways on Link to the Past and stuff like that. So that's good. Might be the CRT that's helping too when I play on that thing. Or maybe it's the nostalgia. I don't know. I gotta relearn bomb jump on controller. I was just getting good at it on keyboard and box. I can't believe I recorded. I literally recorded like 90 videos in a row, and then the one that I finally get a pretty good PB. That's I could I'd be okay. I'm ending on this PB. I wouldn't mind if I went and swapped to a new game now. Like it's a fine PB, but then again, maybe it's a good thing I didn't record it because I want to get some more. I don't want to bitch out and be like, well, it's getting too hard now. I got a pretty good time. See you guys. I don't know how the fuck these people got so fucking good, bro. They must have fucking. They were rolling deep. What I gotta do is watch like 5 of the top runners and literally look at every screen of their run and see what I can pick up on every screen. That's what I gotta do. I know that's what I gotta do. And I gotta actually implement some of their hard shit. Stuff like cause I'm gonna need all the time I can fucking get. I bet that's what all those runners who got good times that I'm talking about and other people that I forgot about, like Muck. I think he good? I don't remember. There's a lot of fucking people who we were all getting good at the game at the same time. It was cool. Well, there's a lot of good people in the 130s too, so and then they raced for a couple months or even a couple years. Some of them. That's how nice we were to each other. We were all like, if anyone got into the 130s, everyone was like happy for them and followed them and talked in their chat during their runs and got hyped for their PBs and stuff. Those are like the good old days of Link to the Past speedrunning. I kind of like these new days too, though. They're cool. There's like the fact that there's like 1,000 god tier players that are just fucking like beacons of perfection that are, if you're a casual runner or even a good runner, they're like, there's like 500 people that are just always going to be better than you. You know what I mean? Kind of a lot of, it's sometimes it's a lot of pressure to keep up. You know what I mean? Like, look at this guy. He does everything perfect. He flame rods perfectly from the perfect fucking spot. He's just wasting flame rods and he didn't give a fuck. It's not slowing him down. Casual 125s. Like, what the fuck? These people are fucking crazy, bro. Back then, there was like 3 people who could do a 125 in the whole world. You know what I mean? Now there's a billion motherfucking people who are crazy at this game. It's crazy. Maybe this game is actually more alive than ever. I gotta be the guy who makes a good ROM hack for us. That's my goal. See, like I would never dash through that door. I don't care how many frames that saves. I ain't getting no 125. My bomb jump looking a little better than his though. But he does that part right, and that's the hard part. And he's God. And he just tanks damage because he's gonna kill Cold Stare with a perfect poke dash because he's a fucking insane God. But watch this shit. Watch this shit. I guarantee this guy can make any mistake in this dungeon and still be a God tier time because he's gonna perfectly destroy the boss. These people are crazy. He'll do this room perfectly. Yep. Right through the stairs. Took no damage. Like that shit is so fucking hard. Try to do that shit. Tell me you might land it once, but tell me you're gonna land it in your run. Because you're not gonna, you know what I mean? You're not gonna fucking land it in the run. Oh, does the crazy, I don't even know if that's safe. It's just super hard to do strat. Probably saves a billion frames somehow. Yeah, these people are, even their menus, they look like they're auto-programmed menus, but they're not. They look like they're macroed menus or some shit, but they're not. And the person's fingers are perfectly right out of the menu. They're not even. No way. This guy's not dying. This guy's a 125 runner. This guy's a 125. This is nothing, man. Watch this. He's gonna kill these guys. He's gonna kill them good. Oh, he does try to do the poke dash. I was trying to do that. I was wondering if that was a good strat. But I think he shouldn't have done that because that dude was weak, I guess. But he might have not known. See, he wasn't dying. Even with a big, just charging through, no health. Even and a big mistake, he wasn't even worried about dying. I would have been dead. I would have done been dead from the first touch of Cold Stare somehow. Just gonna get bombarded and instantly overwhelmed, and I can't even handle it. Didn't come in there with enough hearts anyway. You know what I mean? These people's bad runs are better than the best runs of loads of other good players. Like, that's crazy. You know? You're playing the same game, and it feels like you should be getting times close to theirs, and you just don't. You know what I mean? You just don't. You're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, that's literally how you feel as a casual speedrunner. Like, it feels like they just walk faster than you, you know what I mean? They do everything better and they walk faster. You're a piece of shit. Like, that's how it feels. That's how good these motherfuckers are, dude. These speedrunner gamers are the craziest. Try to get some of their times. You'll see what it feels like. Your whole life of gaming was a lie. Like, these people are good at games. Your shooting games, your Call of Duties, your Halos, your fucking Destinies, your Fortnites, fuck it all. Speed running, bro. You see that's why I gotta join those Mario 64 speedrunners. You know what star I want to be fucking nasty at? I want to be good at 100 coin star in Hazy Maze Cave. That star is fucking sick. The jumps they do in that star are fucking sick. I always liked that even when I was way younger and speedrunning like first was booming, you know. Oh, here on this screen, I got fucked by that bomb dropping asshole. I hate this part too. So he pauses there. Maybe I should start trying to do that. You have to literally like drill that shit. Or like prayage where that you're gonna clutch up when it happens. And not just run into one of the guys because you're afraid. Or go slicing them and then you slice one of them. Somehow the Ropa fucking jumps in. He does a billion fucking damage. You know what I mean? So he didn't even teleport. Why is that faster? You know what I mean? Isn't that slower? Isn't it better where I teleport? Like, I don't even know. You would think I teleport right in the door. So when you go out the door, you teleport instantly. Isn't that good? Maybe that's not good somehow. Like I always look at this game and like I think I know how to do things like the best way, and then I see people do stuff and it's like, no, it's still a little different than what I thought. It's like I was close, but this guy's just walking through the dungeon. I'm like dashing and killing myself, and he's just walking through the dungeon, and he's ahead of me by 7 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like what the fuck? This guy can walk a PB. You don't even need a dash. Just walking through, la 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 la. My time is amazing. You know what I mean? Everything's perfect. I never make a mistake. I go through everything exactly pixel perfect. Like these guys are crazy. You can't appreciate this shit until so that key isn't sometimes you do turn down and you don't grab that key. That fucking fireball. So he just waits for it. I like try to tank damage through it, and then I gotta go pick up safety hearts like a fucking idiot, and that just wastes loads of time at this level. You can't even do that. You basically have to the second you get to 133, 134, you have to start rolling deep. Like that's right. Like you can't play like the safe Chaos Knights of back in the day with the gold swords and the good old fairies and shit. You can't do it no more. You have to start fucking. You roll deep and you lose 100 fucking runs and that's okay. And then you finally get that PB and then you quit the game. You know that's what it's all about. Time to play a new one. I don't know how long Yoshi's Island any percent is. Maybe I would like that. I know 100% does have some cool shit when you have to like collect shit in a crazy way. And I fucking hate the last boss in that game. Well, I mean, it's cool as like a casual. I couldn't imagine wanting to do that boss on the speedrun. They should have made like Yoshi fucking RPGs and fucking Yoshi fucking Zelda games. Like, imagine Link is just like a Yoshi and you can like lick things and that's one of his. That would be sick. You know what I mean? They should do a top down Mario action adventure too. They should fucking make a weird crossover game as well where Link and Mario and Yoshi and Sonic are all fucking playing a game like this. That would be fun. And I still think they should make Link to the Past Maker. Or just fucking Zelda Maker. Like, give us fucking Minish Cap tools in there and shit. And, colored versions of, what's it called? Link's Awakening and Oracle of Seasons, like full colored. Like I don't know if is this 32-bit is that we're watching right now. Was the SNES 32-bit? I don't know. 16 something that's like maybe not quite as pristine as Link to the Past, but it's like somewhere in between Link to the Past and Oracle of. I always say Oracle of Seasons, but I should just say Link's Awakening because I feel like those games are a little dated. I want some more color and some more life in the screen, you know. I'd like to see a game that played like Link to the Past, but like looked like Minish Cap. I don't know. I think that would be fucking like the best Zelda game ever. You know what I mean? That'd be cool if you could almost like choose between like dashing or you could like get a roll. Like in the beginning of the game, like you get to play through the game with a different movement power or something. A back step one of them could have that does something cool maybe. That would be sick, dude. You could do so many games and people would just I would gobble the fuck I would buy fucking collector's editions and shit at this point, you know what I mean? That's how big of a fucking Zelda nut I became. When they announced Minish Cap when I was a kid, I was fucking deathly surprised and afraid and excited. It was amazing. I remember being so happy that game was coming out. Anyways, I don't think I'm ever gonna have the heart to really make a good ROM hack unless I play through some of the other best ROM hacks that have already been made. You know, I feel like at that point when you're playing through those games and maybe even dabbling with the speed runs in those, at that point then you like have earned the respect and these people are crazy. They do fucking scary dashes just to fucking save frames on it with the bird. Like they're gonna like throw away a fucking run to get save these 10 frames, and they never miss it. They never miss the hard fucking crazy shit they go for. I don't think speedrunners get enough appreciation. That's all I'm saying. I should probably do this perfect. Oh yeah, better than any time I've done it. Looks looking like me back on controller when I was at my prime. Except he can do it in a fancy, super good run too, not just in practice. He's the fully realized Link to the Past God. Yeah, look at that. 10 seconds, 10 frames, room time. Fucking moving like a G. Probably so fast that he avoids the fireball. Oh, he just dashes through. It doesn't even matter to him. He's done this a billion times. For me, I'd turn back like a little bitch. Mhm. He's like, I ain't fucking with you. I should start doing that if that guy ever. I don't even know if I've ever done that before. Like I've gotten hit by him before because I refused to do anything about him. Flame Rod's like such a cool item too. I wish there was. When I make my hacks, I want to do like multiple hacks that are like heavily based on the map that we have already, except they're like heavily altered. You know what I mean? Maps that are very similar to the maps that the original game has, but we got different dungeons and we got some different areas in each one of the games. You know what I mean? Each game, I want to make like 5 fucking hacks, and that's just where I want to start. I want to do more. Like this game's too good and it's too fun of a speedrunning mechanic game. It deserves more good hacks in the world. That's all I think. Was he just like buffering through a fucking fireball? Like, what the fuck was that? Maybe Super Mario is just easier to make hacks for. I wonder why there isn't more hacks for this game. Because there's like a billion for Super Mario, and a lot of them are fucking really good. I always want to know if the hacks are better to. I gotta get an EverDrive and like get some fancy Super Nintendo shit at some point because I want to see if you can play Mario hacks on like a CRT. That'd be sick. These people are so fucking good at doing the spooky action shit, dude. It's crazy. Damn, look at that. One pixel off in his movement, that whole screen is it's like fucked. Oh, he ain't even worried about that, and he does the fastest strat of that. I was gonna land this perfectly. Yep, nothing. That was nothing to him. Just golding over everything I've ever done. Oh, and he does the hard version of that too, which is insanely fucking hard to land after doing all that other hard shit. Look at these people are freaks, bro. They don't get enough respect for how good they are at this crazy fucking game. You don't even care that these eyeballs are about to kill him. He was YOLO and he's like, this run doesn't mean anything to me. This run it meant nothing to him, even though that run was everything to me. It's gone. That run meant nothing to him. His PB's way better than that dog shit to him. Look how close he is to his sum of bests. That's crazy. It's like always trying to go against some impossible fucking run. That's crazy. I'll stick to my multi-controller shit. That's all too much to think about. You know, I love speedrunning, but I ain't trying to get stressed over it either. Monka stressed. If that means not being the best in the world at everything, whatever. I'll end up being the best in the world at something, so I'm just gonna keep trying. Oh, is he playing now? World record attempts my ass. He's gonna be talking. What are these four stackers doing? Ooh, I'm the goat shitting on Trinan. Trinan's one of those kids that's fucking trash and he's only good because he parties up with people all day. Look, he's getting fucking shit on. He's got a great team and he's getting fucking shit on. Trinan is trash. Why are these guys like so afraid of I'm the goat? I've played this kid before and every time I beat him like 10 different times. He usually AFK'd after a couple games. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's definitely good. But he's basically like Blizzard's skill level, which is basically just like the standard 50 from back in the day. There was a lot of. I'm not saying they're bad. Like that takes. It's just that's way beneath me. Yeah, like if I was up against Trining and Jobless, I would probably want like 25 kills. He's got like 13. Oh, and he's got Blizzard on his team. If I had Blizzard on my team, I would be fucking. Look how good that other team is. See, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm the ghost getting better. I don't know. Maybe he passed up Blizzard. Blizzard hit me up a few months ago, and I carried him in against Raza and some other doubles douches and fucking destroyed them. Blizzard's look how fucking Blizzard is such a weird player, man. Sometimes you'll see him and he's like playing perfect, and then he must not be trying or something. He must not be trying. Because when we played doubles against the Jizza and Raza, and some other people. I don't remember the other people we played against. We were fucking destroyed. I don't even play doubles. I didn't even know I was that good at doubles. I fucking no-scoped Raz on the head literally 6 times in a row. And they were all fucking sick, like, looked like aimbot shots. And he was trying so fucking... He had a great teammate, too. That was probably just as good. It was probably on Blizzard's level. Blizzard didn't have to do shit. He just walked around and played with the ball. Didn't even hold it half the time. It was an oddball on Epitaph. I just no-scoped Raza over and over. I didn't even have to see the other guy. The other guy just hid. And just kept no-scoping Raza. That's enough doubles for me. Those juicy wins that I got in like one try. Okay, so maybe I'm the GOAT is passing up Blizzard by a little bit. He's getting better. I'll give him that. Him and Blizzard are fucking douchebags, but I'll give him that he's getting better. I kind of want to watch another one. I'm like invested into this now. I need some water. I should just do this from now on. Like, go to random streams and just like commentate about random shit that has to do with them. That'd actually be pretty fun for like, as I'm learning Super Metroid and Link to the Past and Mario 64. I feel like it would be fun to like just go to those kind of streams and like talk about stuff, like stuff I'm learning, stuff I'm thinking about the community, blah, blah, blah. Stuff about my runs. I feel like that would be kind of a fun way to learn. Like, it would be less like stressful, like I gotta be so fucking good, and more like I'm just more part of the community and I'm enjoying the, you know what I mean? Like, instead of being so caring about trying to get this like 52-minute PB in Mario 64, like, there's nothing wrong with taking it slow and enjoying the journey there, you know? Damn ads. You know what we do with those? We get those off the screen. Oh, I want to play this song. It's such a fucking good song. So much fucking shit open. Okay. So I want to get back into learning some keyboard bullshit. I don't know if I'm going to learn Super Metroid on all these controllers, though. I'll probably pick one or two, I would think. So, can't promise anyone that shit. I like the 3x4 aspect ratio or whatever. 4x3, I don't even know. And I like the 8x7 or whatever the other one is. This 4x3 be hitting for some reason. It's got that nostalgic feel. Some of those old CRTs, like, it's like they look like shit and they look good at the same time. It's crazy. Like, you don't even, it doesn't even make sense. Oh, what am I doing? So used to just doing runs now. I'll feel like a fucking G when I get like a 133 on the keyboard. Oh, pressing the wrong button now. See, this is the problem. There's a mental hurdle of me training myself to use both of these controllers at the same time. I would have had that too if it wasn't for those dicks and those chicks. Look at me. I'm just slashing shit. I want to be good enough that I can transition between the controllers like a fucking boss. Like, I'm not trying to get as good as these freaks at the game, but I at least want to do something cool, you know? And this is my thing. I'm gonna be that weird guy who has a bunch of fucking different times with a bunch of controllers. That's my dream. I must attain it. Look how good my bomb jumps are. If I just knew how to menu, life would be easy. It's not how you open chests, Mike. And we still got a good room time, even with all our finagling of nothing. The problem is, like, some of the stuff that's losing me time is just, like, really hard to fucking practice. Like the fucking turtle room. I feel like you could practice it a million times and you would still mess it up in a run. Now I remember why I was liking this keyboard, though. When you haven't played on it in a few days and your hand muscles are, like, feeling good again, it feels really good. It only starts to feel like shit when you've played, like, 10 plus hours in a row, pretty much. Or, like, 5 hours, 2 days in a row. It'll kind of feel a little junky then. And the second your hands feel good again, the keyboard just feels like money. It's like free skill. As long as you can get your hands to stay on the precipice of pain and stay on the precipice of healing itself and just damaging it enough to get better at the game, you know? Just barely enough. And then healing your hand. It's kind of hard. It's kind of a cruel world, but I have a lot of... I also have to learn the double... I don't know what to call it. Double bindings of Isaac with when you got WASD and you also have extra buttons to do up and down that aren't on your WASD. That's one of the hardest parts of me learning this keyboard. I mean, it's quite obvious how to fix that problem, but it's kind of fun sucking on the keyboard and seeing how far I can get to. What the fuck? I didn't even know that could happen. Oh! What the f... Oh, if you're facing up, the sword, like, fucks you against these guys. Yeah, we'll just lose that one. At least we're not in a real run. Yeah, I need, like, intense... I literally need, like, intense warm-up anytime I switch controllers. That's the problem. I'm not willing to do this super try-hard warm-up. I did that one with my pinky. Thank you very much. Ooh, don't like to see that. That was a pretty good save, though. Pretty good. And that was all with my WASD keys. So my down and up skill is good enough to get good times, but it's just kind of hard to do it only with that one finger doing up and down on WASD. It's a lot of work for that one finger. That's why I gotta figure out ways to make some rooms easier for me. And simultaneously practice doing it with my pinky. That's pretty much my biggest challenge Because I already know how to get the time I need. And I know how to press these keys pretty well. But locking in my comfort with the movement is like the biggest thing, probably. Especially after like 3 hours of playing on this. I almost never press the wrong button then. I actually barely even played 3 hours on this shit so far. It's gone pretty good, actually. The box really makes you a lot better on keyboard. Now I don't know if I should go for red mail PBs on with a keyboard. That's what I'm wondering still. And maybe I should still use powder for one more, I don't know. Just for fun. I'd be kind of copping out though, because I don't really need powder. It's like there, if I was controlling with not WASD, I probably could have lived. But I was being lazy and controlling with WASD because it's the lazy way to do it. And lazy way gets you fucking destroyed by Helmasaur. Fucking A, dude. Okay. Oh no, I didn't do it. I got no fucking food in my house. I want to eat something. I'm hungry. Oh my god, it's so hard to do this from back here. It's like getting super fucking hot in my room. I can't focus either. I gotta stop playing soon. This is why I don't play after I get nice PBs, because it's like, you should bask in the glory for a while. I'm really good at restricting myself now to only going up and down like 1 or 2. So even if it's bad, I usually can clutch it, because I'm not too far off. The WASD definitely helps with the bomb jump, because my middle finger can do a better job than my pinky already, and it's not even like trained on WASD. I'm just kind of winging it. It's crazy how much I train my pinky and how low skill it feels sometimes. Like, my pinky will do fine for like 3 dungeons, and then all of a sudden it starts getting tired, and I like can't do fucking shit right, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's the weird obstacles I have to getting in my way. Fuck. Oh my god. I don't even think that's it. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I think I was off. That one was like, sometimes you just get fucking unlucky. It'll never let you move down a pixel when you need to move down a pixel. I like my keyboard layout, it's just very opposite from my box, so it's really confusing. With these mechanical keys, you can like fucking mash through the menu. It feels so fast. That's like a top player mash, but that's all I can do. These people have studied every inch of the universe. This game's universe. I'm like right in the right spot, right? Almost. Come on, dude. Oh. See, it's not even hard. The keyboard does it for you. Just luck into every bomb jump. You don't even gotta do things right, just luck into it. The keys help too much. Oh, not fast enough this time, or maybe too fast. Slow, but fast enough. Slow, but fast enough. Oops, slow. Not fast enough. Almost. Slow. Not fast enough. It's like, I'm trying so fucking hard, bro. Just fucking D-pad wizards. Can't keep up with them. Oh, that's a run ender. Might as well stop the run at that point. Yep, that's when you stop the run. You gotta punish yourself like a good little boy or girl. It's part of the speedrun ideology. Shit, I'm like out of touch right now. Can't get. I'm usually good at getting those 1 pixel buffer downs. That was pretty good. Oh, couldn't do it unbuffered though, crap. This is probably the best way to practice. Buffer the first part, and then get really good at not buffering the second part. And then in runs, if you have to buffer it, you do. Oh, fuck. No, dude. Wow, I have those bound. If I pressed that in a run, I would have been so fucking mad, dude. Oh my god. I can't do this today. I'm trying to use the diagonal trick, but I can't do it today. Oh, and I lost. I'm a loser. I lost the Zelda minigame. That is this fucking bridge. There's like a wasp in my fucking room or something. I'm sad. Now I'm afraid of a wasp in my room. This is great. Oh my god, he's probably gonna fly at me instantly and destroy my face.